Something just doesn't seem right. These random pendants with gems on them are appearing out of nowhere. And that new girl is odd too. She acts violently towards others sometimes. She prays and talks to herself when she's alone. And she's oddly close to me sometimes. I just want to get to know my sister. After all, that's how things are supposed to be. Paige. So you really think that girl could be your older sister, Bliss? It has to be. She's very, very strange. I wouldn't be surprised if she came back to get revenge. And what happened? It's not a happy story. Ah, yes. I remember it well. You see, Bliss was the eldest daughter of the king and queen, my mother and father. And they said she was destined to be the heir to the throne. And Bliss, being the self-centered person she is, let all that power get to her head. And being queen is literally all she cared about. And it very literally almost happened. Until something happened. When I was born, my parents decided that I instead would be heir to the throne. And my sister was outraged. Soon, my sister started making plots to get rid of me. Some of which were an epic fail, and some of them very nearly ended up working. But then, a whole new side of Bliss unfolded. She decided to leave me in a cave on the beach. She said she would come back for me, but she didn't. But Bliss, why are you leaving me here? Oh, don't worry, dear. It'll all be over soon. And it almost was. Until a new element entered my life. Ah, yes. That was when I rescued you and you lived a lot of your life as a fairy. Yeah, and I lived that way until I was 4 years old. When something terrible happened. I was found by the police and they took me to the nearest orphanage. And believe me, it was more like hell than anything else. The orphanage was absolutely terrible. There was no food, no water, not even any toilets. And everyone there was just barbaric empty shells of their current selves. And some of our siblings were even there at one point. Cassidy and Bailey, Ava, Rosie and Alexis. Wait, Alexis was a bully? Yep, so was everyone else apparently. And I was in the middle of it all. And believe me, I am so grateful that I'm here instead of there. I'd take a time out over being abused any day. Well, regardless of whether it is Bliss or not, whatever happens, we'll be ready. So, you basically want me to get rid of Pegasus and Paige's magical jewelry? Yep. Otherwise, I might tell Bella that you don't like her. But I do. Well, then you'd better do what I say. You're not a very nice girl. I know. But go do what I say. Otherwise, I might need to hypnotize you into doing what I want you to do. You won't do it willingly? Okay. Then I guess we'll have to do things the hard way. Now, will you be a good little baby and get that magical jewelry for me? Yes, Bliss. Your every wish is my command. Babies are so easy to win over. They're so gullible. Now, the next step of my plan is ready to come into action. Imprisoning their mom.